Okay, just to wrap up and summarize, and again, we've got to get in touch with that. I was about to say what's some things that you can actively do as far as helping you to deal with those things with the root chakra. I say get your root chakra is one way to get grounded and rooted into what things that you want. I believe sending that things down for those to be transmuted. You do the pillar where the light comes from the top of your head all the way down. You can do a green light to heal, go all the way through all your chakras, your upper chakras down your lower chakra, all the way through your feet down into Mother Gaia. Tell her to take all of that information, all of those things, those fears, clear and transmute across all space and time. Come on up, go back up into the sky so you can become very into upper ethers, back into the source, and then so you can become grounded with that. Those are some ways in which you can do that. Definitely clearing out your sacral chakra and your also your solar plexus. Check it out with those things as well. That's going to help you with these fears and failures. I would also, I guess I'm just a real good stickler on that, is to write these things down, especially in the Archangel Raphael will help you out. Write down, he brought to me, say, tell him to write it down. Write down all your fears. Become and do a list of all your fears. If you can, do one or two things. You could go out into nature, bury that. I'm seeing that by some trees. Bury it. Or you could take it and burn it. All your fears. Say, this is a way of me getting rid of all of my fears as well. If you can, if you're near water, you put it in a bottle, because that's emotions. Say, go in there and dissipate and become one, and let the spirit and the water, this cleansing, purify and transmute and cleanse these thoughts of fears too as well with that. Those are some ways in which you can, I say 222, so that's mastery, for you to be able to do that. I wish that I knew how to link this up, because this is really not that much time for me to be on it, but I hope that you have really, hold I'm trying to really see, should I just go on here to do the next one? Okay, since this is started on, so we continue on. So, okay, so the next thing is releasing the guilt, shame, and judgment you have around money or success. That goes along with this too. Archangel Raphael can also help and assist you with that. Okay, what ways would you like them to do that? Assist releasing guilt, shame, or judgment you have around money? Okay, so Archangel Raphael seems like in some ways he's saying to do something with money. So hold the money and really sincerely see what is your intentions and your feelings as you hold the money. So become very truthful with it. So when you hold the money, you feel really truly that it truly belongs to you? Or do you feel when you hold the money like, I don't know where I came from, say, it might betray you, like it doesn't want to be a part of you, it doesn't want to be with you? Okay, so some of the things that I do with money that has always been, is she really answering? Hold on a second. There's always been a part of my ritual. I'm sorry. Yeah, like, here's the money. Always been a part of my ritual with it is to take time out and disrespect and bless your money. You know, like when you put in there, you know, make sure all your denominations are together, making sure that you all have you know, your tens with your tens, your ones with your ones, five with your fives. Clear out your wallet. You know, make sure it doesn't have any kind of old receipts, things of that nature. Always make sure that it's nice and clear and clear. You know, because that's also can act as a blockade for your money as well. Another way of things that I've always have been taught is, you know, watch your wallet. You know, sometimes whatever you're carrying your money in, you know, something you got to upgrade your wallet. I did that for my my divine counterpart. You know, I say, you know, you got to get you new. You want to tell the universe, you know, you ready, like you respect. It's just like a house, you know. Would you just put your money in any old kind of things? Like, no, I respect you. I got you a nice wallet, nice place for you to house and, you know, keep your money in. Make the, you know, I'm not got you in some dirty, messed up, you know, kind of have duct tape together wallet. You know, you got to kind of keep those things in mind as well. You know, how are you storing your money? How are you treating your money? Are you treating your money with respect? Are you doing it any old kind of way? You know, trying to make sure that, you know, you are, you know, paying. I know it's hard. That's even with me. Paying it on time, showing respect, you know, because that's another way I told you, money is a currency, is a tangible currency of love. So keep that in mind also when you're dealing with it, you know, to dress your money. You know, even if you want to go that part, I've even had gotten to the point I sage my wallet or sage my purse or whatever like that to keep any kind of things, the entities or whatever's blockading that should not have a hold on my money as well. But then you got to do some 3D things is, you know, you got to make sure that you're not abusing it. Make sure that you are really doing the best to honor, you know, your things, your agreements that what you have with your bills as well, that you're not being very disrespectful of that in that manner. I've kind of fought, I can't even admit on myself. It was a time when I was, and that's when money was really flowing, when I was very respectful of everything. I was very organized. You know, once the universe seeing, you know, you putting forth this effort of that. And watch also the way in which you speak about you not having money. This issue of always speaking lack, or that, and you got to watch your thoughts, because I even have gotten to the point that I even tell myself, you know, watch it. It's like, okay, you know, you spend the money, and then at the same time, oh God, what am I left with? Okay, now you're talking about lack back in return, you know. So you got to kind of really get to the point that you've got to really be consciously and train your mind to really think that we're not going to think no lack things. It's like, you know, if that's what I need, I'm going to go ahead and get it, and then say the universe is supplying me with every need. You know, if that's what I need, throw that money down, you know, throw that down, say here, that's what I need. I'm not going to worry about it because the universe is supplying me with all my needs. Thank you, thank you, universe. Thank you, you know, you want to say God. Thank you, Archangel Raphael, for helping me and assisting me and knowing that this is true. That's that. You know, it's very hard, you know, because I remember even like one summer as a teacher, they don't pay us here in the city of Chicago through the summer. And that summer I told him when I went in, I said, I'm not going to worry about it. You know, I saved what I could. I say, you know, but what I will say is that I want this money to stretch from one paycheck to the other paycheck, whatever, where it does. And so, do you know, I said, I'm going to become like the widower, you know. Every time I reach in it, it's like oil. It's not going to ever run barren until, you know, it's time to that one paycheck. And literally, it took me from that point, from when we was out in June, all the way back to when we was back in to that first check, the third week in September. And I was like, thank you, Jesus. Because I was just like a widow. I was like, I just went in there and I kept on telling myself, no, we ain't going to think no lack. But we ain't got that. I got to get this. I was going ahead and take my debit card, slice it, whatever, give them the money, that's it. Go to ATM, withdraw money, whatever it is. We've got to become, just like in my mind, I tell myself, we've got to become like sparrows, where it's just like, you know, I'm divine. I am God's little sparrow. He's going to supply my every need. And just go right on in there and just do that. It's the mindset. We got to watch those conversations, you know, that we have. We just really do. Okay, so I'm going to stop right here because this is really a carry on for that one. So the first part was about why we need to let things burn and get rid of so we can make way for newness, according to Archangel Raphael. And this one is a continuation, and it kind of went over and filtrated from the other one. For this one, this is about money, okay? Like a friend told me, said, I don't want to be rich, I want to be wealthy. She said it's a difference, because rich could be like you win the lottery, but wealthy means you know how to operate the money, you know how to deal with the money, you know what to do with the money, you know how to respect the money, and you know how to make that money work for you and grow. And that's what we want to get to, that point as well. And then when it all fails, go get some financial help. Pray that Archangel Raphael brings you to someone who can help you get your finances together and on track. Because again, that's another way. You know, if your money is funny, your honey is funny. You know, honey, HONEY. Your significant other is funny. You got to kind of get that. You got to learn how are you demonstrating love through tangible thing called currency of money. Okay, so on that note, that's in. If you would like to have a reading with me, come to www.divineunisoul's11.com and get a reading with me there. Okay, it has online booking site. Go to the services page. I'm doing for this month, I'm doing $7 I call it $7 holla for a 15-minute read. Just kind of check real quick about the energies, about what's going on with you as far as you getting into union. That means getting into wholeness with self, or wholeness with a partner, or just wholeness in general with the world. So just come and check me out and book a reading. Okay, so until next time, stay uplifted, stay motivated, stay ascended. Namaste, Namago.